things I like about Roadie: the flexibility and the money.
Okay.
Those are my two main.
You can do it when you want it, where you want it, obviously.
Sometimes, we get caught up in the rat race and you're so used to going to work and just doing a regular 9 to 5, man. Sometimes you got to step out there and try something different.
And packages don't talk back to you, and packages don't ask for your aux cord. You know what I mean? It's kind of a quiet
I
ride.
agree.
Hey everyone, Sergio with the Rideshare Guy. Welcome to another episode of Behind the Wheel. Today I'm joined by Latrell. How are you, Latrell?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Good, good. What city are you in?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful city. So
Thank you.
today's episode is going to be about Roadie and specifically about Roadie XD. Um, so at the Rideshare Guy, we have a saying, okay? We say, don't work hard, work smart. And we are a huge proponent of drivers or gig workers having as many apps as possible on their phones because as independent contractors, our time is for sale to the highest bidder. Do you agree with that?
I do.
Yeah. So, Roadie is a technology company. It's not a delivery company. And drivers using the Roadie XD app are not employees of Roadie, obviously. So we know that from Uber and Lyft. We're all independent contractors. We bring the tools of the trade to work, which is our cars or vans or whatever we're working in. And although Roadie is a UPS company, it operates independently from the mothership. Okay. And more importantly, Roadie XD is different than regular Roadie. So I'm going to get quiet now and have Latrell introduce himself first, how long he's been doing gig work, and we'll get into it.
Okay. My name is Latrell Hawkins, like you said. I'm married and I have two kids. I've been with Roadie now since last June.
Okay.
So about 7 months, 7 months now.
Okay.
Prior to Roadie, I actually did deliveries for another company.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it just wasn't as organized.
Okay. I see you. You're in a van, it looks like.
Yes, sir. Transit
Okay.
van.
Yeah. So you've been doing independent delivery work for a while, I'm assuming?
Yes, probably the last 4 years.
Okay. What made you get into that kind of line of work? And um, most of us get into this work because of the flexibility and the freedom, obviously,
Most definitely.
and higher pay than a regular W-2 in most cases. But then we give up a lot of things by not having a W-2, such as a regular paycheck or health benefits and things like that. So what made you get into it?
Um, just like you said, the financial part, most definitely.
Okay.
And also the freedom. I have two kids and they're into sports.
Yeah.
It kind of makes it easier for me to kind of navigate my family and my work life and kind of balance it out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's what I like the most about it, just the flexibility
Yeah. No,
and the
that makes
money.
a
The
lot of
money, the
sense.
money's pretty good too.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the money because
Yeah.
look, like I said, right? By the way, do you have other apps on your phone? Have you done Rideshare? Have you done Doordash? Have you done other apps?
Um, I've done Uber before.
Okay.
Um, not too many other apps, but probably
Yeah.
just Uber.
Yeah, I do deliveries myself because,
Okay.
the packages don't throw up in your car. You
Right,
know,
right, right.
and packages don't talk back to you, and packages don't ask for your aux cord. You know what I mean? It's kind of a quiet
I
ride.
agree.
You can do
I
whatever
agree.
you can listen to a podcast, any music you like, right? So you're not going to get too many
Yeah,
complaints from packages. But
exactly. Exactly.
how long you said you've been doing roadie?
Since I think June, May or June, so maybe about
Okay.
8 months, 7 to 8 months.
All right. So you got a few months under your belt. And if you may tell our audience about the differences between roadie and roadie XD.
Roadie XD is pretty much where you sign up for a block,
Okay.
the previous week, and you get paid a flat rate.
Okay.
And you can schedule that the week prior.
Okay.
Now, as far as the just the regular roadie, you have to look on the map
Okay.
and see what gigs are available and bid on them.
Okay.
And most of the times you have to be at least close to that location to be
Okay.
chosen.
All right.
But that's the only difference. The XD is just scheduled.
So do you start with roadie? Let's call it, for lack of a better word. Do you start with regular roadie and then you get certified for Roadie XD? How does the process work?
Actually, I started with regular roadie first. I did, and then I
Hmm.
got certified for XD.
Okay. How
I
was the
believe there was
certificate?
a wait. I'm not sure if there was a waiting list.
Okay.
But I did have to wait for a moment, and then they contacted me and put me on the XD side.
Okay. What motivates you to get into the Roadie XD side? Is it more money? What is the difference?
Um, I like having a specific route for the
Okay.
day
Okay.
versus going to different places. It's kind of almost like a more guaranteed amount of money versus just not knowing what you're going to get on the map. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But
All right.
sometimes you can make more off the map, and sometimes you can make more on the map. It just all depends on the day, actually.
Yeah. But you'd like to know what's ahead of you so you can schedule your life basically or your work
Most
schedule. Okay,
definitely.
great. So,
Most definitely.
um, if you
Right.
were to compare, let's say, Roadie XD to regular Roadie, is the pay better or you've done some rideshare. Is Roadie XD better than doing rideshare in Atlanta?
I think it's better than doing rideshare. Just like you said, the packages don't throw up. They don't talk back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's better. As far as the gig work compared to the XD work, it all depends on the day. Because sometimes I might do Home Depot deliveries or deliver auto parts, and I make more than I would on the block.
Okay.
So it's just all depending on the need for whatever it is that needs to be delivered.
Okay. You
So
said
it could vary. I'm sorry.
okay. No, no. You said you had to get certified for Roadie XD. What kind of process are we looking into that for others who are watching now who may want to get into it as well?
Pretty much just make sure you got all your stuff up to date on your vehicle. Make sure you have a dolly,
Okay.
straps, a vest. Um, I think that's about it. And
Okay.
it's a,
All
it's a
right.
it's a series of other questions that they ask you, but they're pretty basic questions.
Okay. So we covered pretty much all the bases, but let's talk in general, right? Gig work is here to stay, right? And what would you tell others who are watching this to get specifically into roadie, but also gig work?
Um, I would say if you like working independently, and you're an entrepreneur and you like to make your own money on based on your performance,
Yeah.
it's good for you. It's good
Okay.
for you. The flexibility is unmatched. I love it.
Yeah. In how long do you anticipate you're going to do this? I mean, it seems like you love what you're doing, so why stop, right?
Exactly. As long as I can. I think I don't see myself doing anything else in the near future. I
Okay.
deal with a little real estate too, so
Okay.
that works itself. But yeah, I like it.
So working towards your plan B probably, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I pretty much asked you what I needed to ask you, but it's interesting actually that there is a difference between Roadie, the regular Roadie and Roadie XD, and it seems like the certification process is easy. So whoever is watching this, if Roadie is in your city, please go download the app and please take advantage of it. Get registered. And I always finish these interviews by asking couple of questions about tell me two things you love about Roadie and tell me two things you may not like about Roadie.
Um, Two things I like about Roadie: the flexibility and the money.
Okay.
Those are my two main.
Okay.
Two
So
dislikes.
if you were to talk to their technology group or if you were to talk to their app people, what do you
Mhm.
think they could improve to make the app better so you can function properly?
Um, I would say the app works pretty well. The only thing sometimes when you already have a route,
Yeah.
just say when I'm on the XD route, and I'm not sure, I could be wrong.
Okay.
I don't think it lets you grab. it won't let you just grab a regular gig until you're
Okay.
done with that,
Okay.
even if you're close by. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that could be something that could be worked out probably, where you can grab something while you're already en route doing the route.
Yeah. Oh well.
Um,
You know what it is to me, gig work is wonderful just for the fact that you know, you can do it when you want it, where you want it. Obviously, you know your city, right? You know the
right,
rhythm of your city, you know the rhythm of the deliveries that you're going to take home for the day, you know the traffic. So, I mean, in what other world, right? You just turn an app on and have cash at the end of the day. Does
exactly.
Roadie, what is the I forgot to ask you this question actually, because I know from Rideshare, but I wanted to understand how Roadie functions. Do you have, can you cash out every day like rideshare? It's
Oh,
instant pay.
oh, that's a great question. Yes, sir. That's another great reason to do the app. You can cash out daily.
So work
Yes,
hard
sir.
and get your daily pay and go home, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. And is
Yes,
there
sir.
anything I forgot that you would like to mention or give our audience some advice to finish with? Doesn't have to be about gig work, but it could be about life or it could be about Roadie XD, obviously.
Okay. Invest in yourself. Sometimes, we get caught up in the rat race and you're so used to going to work and just doing a regular 9 to 5, man. Sometimes you got to step out there and try something different.
Yeah.
Even if you start with I mean, I have a transit van, but even if you start with your regular vehicle, I mean, there's still gigs that you can do in your regular vehicle and still make a decent amount of money, even if it's just part time. So yeah, just step out on faith, man, and just try something different sometimes.
Yeah, I love that. I love what you said about invest in yourself and give it a chance because change is scary, but then it may be beneficial. So,
Exactly, exactly. You never know till you try, but you got to try first.
yeah. Well, Latrell, I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. We'll see you around. Please be safe out there and take care of
Thank you.
yourself.
All right, thank you, Sergio. Have a good day.
Thanks for watching this episode of Behind the Wheel on the Rideshare Guy. We've been doing these interviews for the past 6 months with very successful drivers from different cities around the nation. Click here for another episode. Make sure you subscribe and turn on all notifications for other episodes of Behind the Wheel as well as amazing content on our channel.